ANC Deputy Secretary General Jessie Duarte is on the campaign trail in Phoenix, north of Durban. For more, we cross to our reporter Vusi Khumalo. Good afternoon, Vusi. Unpack this campaign trail for us. How is it evolving?
Use racism and actually...
Yes, good afternoon. We are coming here, the Deputy Secretary General of the ANC, Jessie Duarte, has touched down here on the streets of Phoenix, engaging with some of the locals, the community members, engaging with them, saying that they must come and vote for the ANC come the 1st of November, where the party will be going to the polls, wanting to ensure that they do maintain the power in most of the municipalities, as is currently is number one or the main political party in the province of KwaZulu-Natal in terms of the number of municipalities it is managing. With us is the Deputy Secretary of the ANC, Jessie Duarte. Let us just perhaps take a lesson in to what she's saying.
What we would like to say today.
Ma'am, a question regarding the IEC. Will the ANC be laying formal complaints with the IEC as well over this?
We haven't made a decision yet, and our provincial leadership, we're supporting them in the application with the Human Rights Commission. The ANC's legal team is looking at how we will treat this with the IEC. Obviously, any election and the code of conduct of elections is that we all subscribe to the prescripts of our constitution, and in our constitution it's very clear that the constitution does not promote racism, it does not promote murder, it does not promote crime, and so if you're promoting those, there might be a valid legal reason for the IEC to look at that, but we haven't as yet made an application to the IEC.
And finally, any personal message from yourself to all people of Phoenix?
I think that the message from the ANC is that we need to find each other. We all South Africans. It doesn't matter. You know, Albert Lutuli said that it doesn't matter where we come from. We are all here now. And our option is not to try to find reasons to hate each other. Our option is to try to find reasons to cooperate with one another, to find out what our differences might be. And we're a diverse country. We've got 13 languages and many different cultural perspectives, but we live here. The earth is not going to expand. It is, and you know, we need to understand that. This is where we live. Our children and their children will live here. And our responsibility is to break with the past, to break with the apartheid perspective, with colonialism, divide and rule. And we have to do that. We have to be brave enough and courageous enough now to say that before I describe myself as anything else, I must describe myself as a South African first. And of course we respect where you come from, but first and foremost, I'm a citizen, I belong here, and I have equal rights with everyone else who belongs here, and I must understand my fellow citizens.
Thank you very much.
Perhaps if you can just engage with us, tell us about the campaign so far. Are people responding? Are people responding to your requests, or especially as you engage with them, trying to ensure that they do vote for the party come the 1st of November?
The response has been very positive, I must say. People are asking for simple things to be done, and we have corrected ourselves. We're saying, for instance, let me tell you that our system of selection of councillors has been completely different. So we now know that the councillors we've put in place are from the community, understand communities, and will do what is right for that community. Water, electricity, cleanliness, making sure that the communities are safe. Housing is provided where it is not possible for people to do so anymore. We have sprawling informal settlements in the whole of the city of eThekwini. we need to move away from that. And we know that the provincial leadership, the province, and the local authorities are going to work together. We now have a system called district development models, where national, province, and local work together to solve problems. And that's a very good system to work on. So we are getting a positive response, you know, and it's a response that is not unquestioning, but it is positive. And we would be surprised if it was an unquestioning positivity. People have to ask us to do better, and we've committed to do better. We recognize many mistakes were made. The commitment is to correct those mistakes and to move forward.
We know that you have come here just immediately after the DA put those posters saying that the ANC said some of the locals are not sure whether the general public are racist in this area, and also hailing their efforts, saying that they are the heroes. Just to get your comment on that, we know that the DA has also agreed to remove those posters.
Sure. Over 40 people died in Phoenix and in this area. People died during a period when there was burning of malls, looting, and it was generally a very unhappy and violent few days in our lives. It is a few days that we should never forget what happened, and we must also understand the level and depth of poverty in this province. Let's say that to you as well. However, whether you see yourself in one way or you see yourself in another, we as a leader cannot promote racism, and a leader cannot promote that killing another human being is good. That can never happen. Something goes wrong in you when you do that. You lose yourself when you do that. So we are asking that the community continues with its level of peacemaking and cohesion, and our councillors, both of them, who are standing next to me here, serve on the peace committees. They've been working relentlessly to get people to talk to each other. In KwaZulu-Natal, we have to have a very concerted effort to get the diverse people that we have living here beginning to understand each other and beginning to talk to each other. There's generations and generations of anger that must be taken away. And we need to do that. The ANC must lead in doing that, and we will. We'll talk to the people. We will continue with the peace committees. We will continue to bring people together to try and understand what it is that happened not only on that day, but as you know, many people have been arrested. So clearly there is a understanding that there was criminality, and no one should be promoting criminality. It's not right. And that's the conversation we're having with local people.
Thanks a lot. There's the ANC's Deputy Secretary General Jessie Duarte with the ANC Secretary here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, Mr. Mtumseni Ntulwe, as well as Sharon Munin, who is the ward candidate for councillorship in this area of Phoenix, representing the party of the ANC. Let me step out of the shot so that camera person Vusi Khumalo will show you the number of people who are here, who are going alongside the ANC Secretary General Deputy Jessie Duarte. These are the soldiers, the foot soldiers, who are ensuring that come the 1st of November, the people do vote the ANC, especially in this area. As you know, that it has been receiving a lot of media attention following its clashes between the communities from surrounding areas of Phoenix, Amawoti, Inanda, Kwamashu. This is the area where 36 people were killed and 31 of them were shot and killed, and 56 people were arrested, and they are going through various stages of criminal justice system. As yesterday and also today, there are 3 people who are appearing regarding the killing of Mr. Mandla Machola, who was killed during the unrest in mid-July here in the Phoenix area. So the TSD comes there following that, following that poster hung by the DA who has also released a statement today saying that they will be removing those posters. But we can assure you, we can tell you at the moment that we have seen 2 posters so far that are yet to be removed. But the DA did say that they will be removing them because it has been described that it's also causing offense and also being offensive to people here, especially the black people here, because the poster did hail the efforts of people here, locals, who are barricading the roads, racially profiling the black people from accessing Phoenix in this area, saying that its ANC did call them the racists. But Jessie Duarte here is saying that they are here just to ensure that they calm the tensions that are here and that are already been polarized, saying that that's come from the DA. So at the moment, it's back to you. You know that the DST is continuing to engage.
That is Vusi Khumalo coming to us from Phoenix, north of Durban, explaining everything that Secretary General Jessie Duarte is outlining in her campaign trail for the ANC.